Hello YouTube. Today we are going to talk about a particular phone, the Samsung Galaxy S Captivate for AT&T. Now I know that there's a ton of different reviews out there and a lot of people have covered this, and I understand that this isn't a typical review. What this is though is I'm going to go over some of the features and different functions of it that I feel weren't covered very well or not at all in some of the other reviews. First of all, I want to say that I'm coming from the iPhone 2G. Yeah, I know I was a little behind the curve, but that's the way it is. So I was looking to get a new phone, and I thought, I'm going to get the iPhone 4. Well, I went to the store, and the guy turned me on to this, and I didn't look back. I got it, and I've been loving it ever since. I'm glad to have switched over to an Android, and it's quite an enjoyable experience, to be very honest. So if you're an iPhone user or iPhone wanter, I highly suggest considering this one instead, or some other Android phone. First of all, I noticed that a lot of people were saying in their reviews, and I noticed also that they made comments afterwards that they had realized how to fix this, but there's a dock down here, just like in the iPhone, that they were saying that you can't customize. Like I said, I know everybody seemed to realize this after the fact, because they made their reviews right after the phone came out. Not a lot of knowledge was out yet. All you have to do is, from the home screen here, if you're at the home screen, whoop, just activated goggles there, my bad. From the home screen, you just go to your applications and you hit the settings button, or menu button, I'm sorry, and just edit. And you can hold it, it'll give a little vibrate, and you can drag it right out and do what you want with it. So there's no big fuss about that, so don't really worry about that, and then you just save it. And there you are. You have that. Also, what I really liked about this versus what the iPhone didn't have is the ability to access different settings like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi really quickly. You had to jailbreak your iPhone in order to do that. But with this, you can just drag from the top right down, and it'll pop up, and you've got the settings right there on the top. So there's no big deal about that either. This screen also is where all your notifications are going to be. I'm not actually doing anything right now, but if there were any apps running in the background, their notifications and whatnot, if you were downloading something, it would pop up in this screen, and you can just tap it and it'll run right to it. If I was running an instant message app, then I could just tap that and it would open it right up and take you right to it, no problem at all. And you just slide back up on it, that little thing down here, little bar, slide up, and let go, and it goes away. So it's just a really convenient organization of it all. It really works really well, and it's really intuitive too. If you just check it out for just a couple of minutes, it's really nothing big. Next thing is to customize these home screens. We were at the applications. This is where everything gets downloaded to when you download it from the marketplace or whatnot, where everything goes originally. But to get it from here, you first start off with only like a couple apps or something like that on here. I don't really remember. But you start off and you don't have much here. All you have to do is go into your applications and you hold it, and it'll bring you right to this page. And you can drag it and set it anywhere you want. If you don't mean to do that, or if you want to get rid of something, there's a little trash bin bar down here, and you just drop it in there and it's gone. So it's real simple. Same thing if you're at your home screen and what you wanted to do is say, oh crap, I didn't want to put around me there, so you can just grab it, drag it down, and it would delete it. I don't feel like doing that because I don't, but that's how you do it. And we also have the home screens. This comes default. It's got 7 home screens on there. You can have up to that. You can have less than that. You know, it's totally up to you. But what you do is you come down to the menu up there, and you've got 6 different options here. There's add on the left, wallpaper, search, settings, edit, and notifications. All you do is you hit edit, and it brings you right to your home screens. You can thumb through all of them. It slides pretty easily, effortlessly. Up on the top there's 6 dots showing right now because I only have 6 home screens because that's all I'm using. But if you wanted to, there's a little add button down here. If you don't have up to the 7, there's a little add button and it'll pop it right in there. Or there's the delete button there if you didn't mean to do that. And you've got these, and say I wanted to switch these 2 around. I can just grab one. You can slide it up, or you can slide it down. Whatever's floating your boat. But it's just easy enough because if you slide it over, it's not going to do anything. You slide it down and drop it. And there you go. Right back in order where you wanted them. Nothing hard. And then when you're done, you hit the menu button again and hit save. Easy as cake. I like saying cake because everybody says pie. Next thing I noticed is that nobody covered any kind of text messaging reviews or anything like that. I myself am a big texter. I know a lot of other people are out there too. I know that Facebook is a huge thing, but I'm still big into texting because it's just way easier to me. But I have my messaging right here, and it's really easy. I base a lot of my choices on the phone on how the texting is. It's either between the conversation organization, or a threaded conversation, or the inbox outbox organization of the older phones, and I hate the inbox outbox. All you have to do, you type whatever in there. I'm going to type Google. We're going to text Google just because. I'm going to say, hi Google, and I'm going to send it. And you can see a little conversation bubble pops up, and yeah, you can't read that, whatever. And then, I don't know, it'll message me back eventually, but that's what it looks like. It's right there. There we are. Hi Google did not return any results. Oh darn. And up here also you notice that I have a notification about the text right here in my notifications. So if you're doing anything else around the phone, you really, say you were in the market, and you're looking at stuff, and you're like, oh man, you just tap that, and it would take you right out of there and into your messaging. No problem. The keyboard for texting, or for any text entry for that matter, is awesome. I love it. This comes default with the swipe keyboard, which I am a huge fan of, and you just, let's see here, there, swipe is awesome. And I got it. I know you can't see that, but it typed it perfectly for me. Just take my word for it. It really worked well. Next is the music player. I was a huge fan of iTunes. I still really like iTunes. I wish I could use iTunes with this. If anybody knows of a way, please let me know. If anybody knows of a better way, also let me know. Because I jumped into Windows Media Player, and I hate it. I have always hated it. But I gotta deal with it right now, because that's the best way I know how. Again, if anybody knows any way better, please let me know. But the music player works pretty well. It's I have it organized right now just by song, and you can flip through it. There's a little letter bar so you can scroll through just like any iPod has. You can sort it by your playlists. I don't have any playlists because I don't deal that way. Sort it by albums, sort it by artists. Just the basic thing that any media player nowadays has. It's nothing earth-shattering. It works well. You can turn it sideways. and it's amazing. I'm not really going to go into it because this is covered in other ones, but